Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The first, I want to introduce myself. My name is Yuliadi, and I am the team leader in this research. The second team and the third is Mr. Jainal and Mrs. Elpida Moralista. We are from the Department of Mining Engineering, Faculty of Engineering, Bandung Islamic University. And my title of the research is preliminary study of increasing added value in basalt rock as a raw material for making basalt fiber or fiber basalt reinforcement composite. The background of this research is we know West Java has a wealth of mining material from volcanic and activity, including andesite and basalt, generally used as a building material or construction, which is still from a raw material or semi-finished. The management is done simply, and the selling value is low. To edit the value of basalt rocks, currently many construction material in the form of composite with fiber reinforcement are starting to be used, including composite with fiber basalt reinforcement. Basalt fiber have attracted a lot of attention in the composite industry because they are chemically stable and have excellent mechanical and thermal properties. And the problem from in this research, we have to know, can basalt in West Java be used as fiber basalt? And then the second, what is the mineral arrangement of basalt rocks in the research location? And the third, how the characteristic and qualities of basalt rocks with basalt rock characteristic tests, including rock chemical analysis, petrography analysis, and rock and mechanical properties analysis. And then the research objective, this basalt rock, this basalt rock research aims to determine one, the characteristic that cover the mechanical composition of basalt rocks. So we have to know the characteristic of basalt rock, chemically composition from the basalt rock. The second, how we have to know the physical and mechanical properties in basalt rock. And the third, the last aims is what the mineral composition of basalt rock the in this research location. And then we have to know the first analysis, chemical analysis testing. In this testing, we using the SRF method or X-ray fluorescence. In this analysis can be done based on the identification and enumeration of the X-ray characteristic that occur, so that can occur from the photoelastic event. In quantifiable analysis, it can be done to to find out the concentration of the element contained in material. In this basalt rocks or in this research, basalt rocks cannot use as a continuous filament fiber. So there is chemical analysis that can be used as a several condition in the chemical composition to be used as basalt fiber, namely SiO2, Al2O3, CaO, MgO, Na2O, K2O, CiO2, F2O3, and FAO. This is according from Sharma 2016. And then we can also the Sharma publication, the component Si2, Al2O3, and how the concentration we can also use to benchmark from our research location, how the percentage of the every component can also same from the Salma publication. And we can also the table on below. In testing the chemical analysis can use the SRF method. All chemical arrangement in all sample are included in the research requirement according to Sharma 2016. There is only one research that is not included in the chemical analysis requirement, namely photo template. In the table, we can see a comparison of percentage level of in rock basalt for basalt fiber. And we can also see the chemical analysis diagram. It can see being the three sample in this chemical analysis. Tests can be recommended for the manufacture of basalt fiber. The compounds of F2O3 and FAO in CPT1 and GB1 sample have a content value less than the criteria so that it can affect the melt parameters and homogenization period compared to BT2 sample. The next analysis is analysis of physical and mechanical properties. Analysis of physical and mechanical properties is one part of the condition for the manufacture of basalt fiber. The physical and mechanical properties of basalt rock can be used as a parameter of the rock to be used as basalt fiber. In testing in these physical properties can be find out the specific gravity value of rock. For the specific gravity, parameter input is saturated mass, dependent mass, dry mass. Mechanical properties, we find out the value of tensile strength, and then elastic modulus, and then the testing of physical properties. We use 5 samples can be taken to representing the result of the test comparison content. So the figure of physical diagram analysis. The physical test, the physical test from rock basalt, from the analysis of fission physical properties. The physical and mechanical properties testing was carried out on 3 samples, namely from 3 locations: GB1, CPT1, and BT2. The physical and mechanical properties of the 3 samples we can also see from the physical analysis diagram, and we can see the sample is not include from the characteristic from Sarma is batu template. We can also the red picture from the diagram. Next, the mechanical properties we comparison to tensile strength and elastic modulus strength. And for the tensile strength, the GB1 sample that can see the color of red. There is 4,900 MPa. This is over the Sarma criteria that the sample in GB or Gunung Bohong 01 is include of the characteristic of Sarma. And then at the elastic modulus test, the highest sample is GB1, and then BT1, and then CPT1. So the sample, all sample is include and include from the Sarma criteria that contain 12 and 500 GPa. And then the next testing is property testing. From the CPT1 sample, indicated is basalt rock according Strekensen 1979. In the result of microscopic description of rock, incision showing the holocrystalline, porphyrophytic, and heavy diamorphic texture, and consisting plagioclase, phenocrypics, and claritpen hornblende. The basic mass of the plagioclase microlith are replaced by secondary mineral, calcite and chloride, with composition is plagioclase is 40%, hornblende 5%, clinopyroxene 10%, calcite 20%, chloride 20%, and microplagioclase 10%. Next, we also see the BT1, the consisting the same from the consisting of GB1. There is consisting of the phenocrystalis, plagioclase, claritpyroxene, hornblende, and ATC. And mineral composition, plagioclase 25%, horbulen 5%, clinopyroxene 3%, calcite 40%, chloride 20%, and aphanitic base 7%. The next, for the sample of BT1, microscopic description incision of saw same from GB1 and CPT1, but the mineral composition is are different from the behavior before. The mineral composition is plagioclase 20%, clinopyroxene 20%, chloride 10%, epidot 5%, and microlide plagioclase 40%. And then from the all sample, we can see from the diagram analysis of lithography, seen from the plagioclase mineral CPT1 sample has a 100% percentage with to 100% and GB1 100%. Meanwhile, according to Strekensen 19 and 79, which is 95% to 100%, so that the test of the result of the petrochemical testing, we can identify it as basalt or andesite rock. So the conclusion, based on the chemical analysis from 3 samples that are include the criteria for making basalt fiber according to SARMA. The second, from the result of the research of testing physical properties are included for the into the criteria for making basalt according to SARMA, namely CPT1, BT1, and the testing mechanical properties are included in the criteria for making basalt according to SARMA. So the physical properties and the mechanical properties are included as basalt rock and include in the criteria for making basalt fiber. And then the last, from the photographic result, from the result of photographic testing result based on Strekensen 19 and 79, that the chemical composition in the 3 samples studied can be indicated as the type of rock basalt and andesite basalt. Recommendation for the next research, we can make the manufacture of basalt fiber filament. We can look the picture in this side right. Yeah, this is a sample of filament. We can also make from basalt rock. Conducting next research on the resources and reserve of basalt rock in the Bandung area to make the factory filament of fiber basalt. And then thank you. This is the presentation from my research. Thank you very much for your attention. Bila topik wadaya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.